Game that began back on January 15th, 1967, the old NFL AFL championship. Now the 50th Super Bowl commences. We will have a return. Stepping up for it is Caldwell, and he's out to about the 20. We'll move Daniels over to the right side, and here come the Panthers chasing after Manning, who gets it away in time, and Daniels, his tight end, has an 18-yard gain. He's from the local area across the bay in Vallejo. He's got it again. He's got the first down with ease. Now with the Carolina 14. It's Hillman. He slips, and he's in trouble, and he's knocked back for 7 in the postseason. A hold by Colquitt, and the kick is good. They pick up 3 first for the Panthers. Have begun inside their own 20. And that's Cam's pass. It's bobbled, and Cotchery, they say incomplete. Signal incomplete.
Cotchery looking to the sideline, telling the coaches, I got it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands as called, is an incomplete pass. Carolina will be charged with its first timeout.
18 carries a game. Mike Tolbert is in. He's on a wing to the right. And the Panthers have a 3rd and 10. Here comes pressure, and they've gotten to him. The ball is out in the end zone, and it's recovered by Malik Jackson for the touchdown. It was Vaughn Miller with the strip sack, and Jackson with the recovery.
Beats Rimmers and the tight end to the right. Here it comes. Mike Rimmers just can't get there fast enough.
On the high side, 3rd down and 8. Here comes DeMarcus Ware after him. And the Broncos get to him again. Darian Stewart, TJ Ward, the safeties blitz. 3rd and 3, and here they come. It's Kuechly who gets to Manning back at the 9. And they got off to lightning fast starts. 2nd and 11, second quarter begins, and Cam is taken off. He's got right there near the first down. He slides. 3rd and 1, an unbalanced line for Carolina. And he's going to swing it back the other side, and he's got Greg Olsen. A drive that began back at the Carolina 27. Cam has Billy Brown, and he's twisted out of bounds on a face mask call. Talib's going to be flagged for the 2nd time in this in the backfield. 1st and goal. It's Stewart up and in for the Carolina touchdown.
That'll give confidence, that drive, to this Carolina offense.
Get to Cam. Hartman had bodies around him. He hits the deck, no flag. And Norwood, he is not tackled yet. Gets past Dixon. Gets to the 50. He's running down the sideline. And is tackled from behind.
He saved the touchdown.
Sets up the Broncos at the 14. Manning in the pocket. Gonna run it. Anderson. He fights for it on 2nd effort, and there's a flag in the pile. He's able to squeeze through a tiny opening, but it doesn't matter.
Offense.
Field goal attempt by McManus. Good again. 2nd and 10. And Anderson able to break away into the secondary. Breaks another tackle. And out of bounds at the Carolina 20. From the gun. Manning. Almost, yes he is. He's picked off. What a catch by Ely, who's still on his feet. And look at Ely all the way out to the 39. He bobbled it, clutched it again, and has the interception. Scores. Here's a 3rd and 12. Down the field and pulled down. What a catch. That's
the reason why still too slow. Should have called the timeout to save the time.
Newton will keep it, and he'll just 2nd and 10, and that will close out the half as DeMarcus Ware pile drives Cam Newton.
The speed of Denver's defense overwhelming Cam Newton.
Here's 2nd and 10, and down the middle, he's got Ginn, who's got speed, and he is out of bounds At the 35 of the Broncos.
2nd and 9.
Snap complete. And
Down the
again,
field so far.
3rd and 11 from the 26. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. And flag again is down.
There is no foul for a defensive hold on the play. Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Yards.
He's up 4th.
Now Gano. His kick. Oh, it hits the upright and bounces away. No good. Manning. He has Sanders to the 41 of Carolina. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Sanders. Zigging and zagging and inside the 20 to the 17. He's got him down here on this drive. Manning throws it his way, and it's bad for McManus. And he remains perfect in the postseason. Coming over again. He steps back. And look at him get away. Reverse course. Play action. Here they come. Newton got it away, and again it was DeMarcus Ware. Down the middle, and it is intercepted by T.J. Ward. Went through the hands again, and he fumbles it. Picked up by Trevathan, who had a recovery in the first half. Hand off to Anderson. He's going to give him some room, and he's still on his feet. And look at him move the
Catching
pile.
deep ones down the field far outweighs the drops.
Got the snap off just in time, and they're on him. But Newton's able to get free, and that is his 200th all-time win. Regular season and playoffs. Would be the first to ever get there. That close to the perfect send-off. Here's a 2nd and 10 completion, and it's Sanders out to about the 49. And a flag on
The play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 33.
And by the way, Ely just got his 3rd sack of the game as Newton finds it open to Denver. 34. It's Stewart off the left side, and we've got a first down for a 3rd and 10. Got the time, and it's incomplete. And Ginn's looking around and saying, and the kick is good.
First down or 2 and change field position.
Go.
Missed on their last 10 3rd down attempts, and it's knocked away. 2nd and 15. They seal it this time. Ball 3rd and 15. And Harris will keep him about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 3rd and 9. Rushing 4, ball comes out of the hands of Newton. It's on the ground, and it's still on the ground. Picked up by T.J. Ward at the 4-yard line. Von Miller did it again. He knocked it out of the hands of Newton.
Here comes number 58. Von Miller against Mike Rimmers one more time. Cam Newton didn't feel it, didn't step up. Cam Newton decides not to dive in there and
he
take
backed away from it. He jumped away instead of jumping goal. He's going to go up top, and he's going to throw it through the back of the end zone, but it generates a flag on the Carolina defense.
The pass, holding defense, number 24.
DPI, defensive pass interference, 1st and goal. And Anderson right back in, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. All out from the gun. And Manning hits the pass to Fowler to make it 24-10. Steps up away from Ware, and ball tipped away.
All the opportunities Denver's defense has created.
And it's Jackson, and then Ware wrapping him up at the 5. Getting to taste something very sweet late in his career. 3rd and 24. in the end zone. Gets away for a moment from Miller and now lobs it out of bounds. Just nothing there at all. With my son Jameson, February 1. Here we go.
It's faster than it looks on TV.
And timeout just before the play clock ran out, and off the field he walks. You got to think one last time. Josh Norman very openly talked about his admiration. It was his favorite team growing up was the Colts. His favorite player was Bob Sanders. Second favorite player down against New England in the regular season and Cincinnati to win in overtime. I don't know if anyone ever saw the script, though, that Peyton would come back from the foot injury, come back as a backup, re-enter the game week 17 when it was a turnover-filled start for the Broncos. Give them the spark. Had they lost that game, they would have entered the playoffs as a 5 seed instead of a 1. And it's lateral.
He goes, "Are you ready?" Peyton said yes.
Got to give Kubiak credit how decisive he was on that day as the pass is thrown out of bounds. And Kubiak, what a return to his football home. And he gets doused here. He's going to become the first, again, to ever win the Super Bowl as a head coach for the same team he played for.
A great example of it.
Newton over the top to Whitaker. And tackled down there by Trevathan. And Kubiak giving credit to Reeves and Shanahan, Seifert, and John Harbaugh. Said, "I learned a great deal passing through Baltimore last year. It's not always so much about X's and O's, but the morale of the team." With his camera trained on number 18.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 14.
Mercifully, they run it down to 1 second. The first to ever get to 200 wins. Some of the records. And now two-time Super Bowl champion. A final star turn it is for Peyton. And the Denver Broncos have taken Super Bowl 50.